Okay. So wait. That sounds a little too loud. I feel like. Right. First you do. Please. I can't even speak. Okay. So I. So I. Right. So I wanted to make a video, kind of wondering if people have this one person that they like or they vibe with for no reason. Like, just the vibe is just there, you know. Um, and and I was gonna try to come up with like a list of people that I see in this way. You know, like these are people that you don't normally think about, but when you think about them, you're like, yeah, fuck with that, you know. Um, but then I realized I don't want to do that. I just want to talk about Joel McHale of all people. um, I I just think, all right, if you don't know who Joel McHale is, yes you do. If you don't know who if you don't know who Joel McHale is, yes you do. Yes you do. He is in so many shows and he always plays the same character, right? This character who's just supposed to be like kind of a jerk, you know, with a golden heart or something like that. A lot of his characters have this trouble, like this fear of commitment, and they they're just like super sarcastic and kind of like players because they're afraid of commitment, but at the same time they're like super needy and clingy, and they never really admit it. But you know, as the show goes on, see you get to notice yourself and see the people around him, like the other characters around him, notice this as well. That he's just a big baby. He's actually just a big baby, and it's the same character every time. There may be some variations in his personality and obviously the background and interaction with the characters and with the universe, you know, of the show, but it's always the same kind of character, you know? And I just love it. Every time I see Joel McHale pop up on my screen, I'm like, I'm about to have a good time. I'm about to have a good time. I love his characters. I don't care that they're assholes a lot of the time. And I don't know if it has something to do with like a bad boy appeal. I personally don't see it like that. I just think that he gets the funniest character every time, you know? Because, well, not the funniest, but the easiest to, or most likely to make me laugh, because I like that type of like dry humor, sometimes like a mean humor. And you can't always be the person to make those jokes, especially if you don't have like people that you trust can take them and understand that they're jokes. But you know, with Joel's characters, you can see him do it to anyone without any real consequences. Which I don't know, maybe that's what I like about it, about, you know, his characters. But what really gets to me is that doesn't feel like like there's some actors that when you see them on the screen, they are just playing themselves. And you can tell. And you watch interviews of them, and then you watch them in the show or movie that they're on, and you're like, that's just them. If that's acting, I could act, you know? And obviously, you know, there's a lot more to it, but it just gives you that vibe of like, you're not even acting, you're just playing yourself, right? And I feel that maybe for a lot of people, or at least for myself, before I knew more about Joel McHale, you could assume that about his characters, you know, like, oh, he's always playing the same guy, he's probably just playing himself. And I don't deny that his humor in real life is very, not very dark, but it can be dark and dry, definitely sarcastic, and even then, he's just not his characters. Like, this is a guy who has been married for like, I mean, this is a guy who has been married for decades. He's like a family man. And he's such like he I okay, wait. I feel that who he is now is the happy ever after ending of his characters. Like when he finally softens up and like settles down, and he's just some guy. He's actually just some guy who's kind of nice, actually. But the difference is that he got married like super young. So he doesn't even give off the impression of player, you know? And I don't know, I just think about him, I'm like, he's just a cool dude, you know? And I don't know if he has any like allegations allegations. But I hope he doesn't, because here I am like talking nicely about him, I guess. But I think about him sometimes, whenever I see him, because I see him and my brain perceives him, and and my brain processes the fact that I'm seeing his face. I don't know what I'm saying. I actually don't know what I'm saying. Okay, but it's not like this is not like a crush thing. Like, this is not like some celebrity where I'm like fascinated with them. Like, I don't think about him. But when I do, I'm like, I love him. I love his vibe. I don't know. And I don't know what it is. I don't know. Because even before I found out that he was not a jerk in real life, I was like, oh. And you know who? Wait, no. But you know who can compare? More or less. Because now he made Severance, and like people associate him with that now. I associate, Adam Scott. Yes. Yes. Adam Scott. I associate him with the same type of characters, like where he's just kind of like a player and a jerk, you know? But with him, I don't get the same vibe as with Joel McHale. Is like, there's just something about him, like Joel, who's just, that is just so, I just vibe with it, you know? And I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that says about me. But I just think more people should get on the Joel McHale train. Choo-choo, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this should be lower. You know what I mean? Like, I'm mostly gonna talk like this, actually. I could talk like this. But no. 9 minutes?